Hello, everyone. A dear friend of mine has quit playing Raid and given me his account. And I'm making this video to not only show off kind of the progress that this person has made in 4 years of mostly free to play. I think they might have spent just a little bit, and I say that because they have some Slayer gear. It's a very small amount, but I think that means that they bought at least a couple of the Slayer passes because I think it's the only place to get it. I'm like 90% sure. Anyway, they said they were mostly free to play. They've done a lot in 4 years. The account is stacked, and like I said, I'm making it to kind of show off how awesome that is, but also to kind of ask for some advice. If anybody's watching this video, I don't know if this is just going to get shown to friends and clan members, or if it's actually going to pick up some attention from just random people. I don't know. Depends on the algorithm. But I'm kind of seeking some advice to know kind of what to do with the account. It's got a lot of stuff. It's way better than my account. My account's not terrible. It's solid, but this one is way more loaded. Now, there are some champions I have on my account that are not on this account, shockingly. But there's more on this account that I don't have on mine. We'll start over with the shards. I know not to blow the shards. I already know that. Where my account is currently, I know that shards are mainly used as a currency. I know that you're not supposed to blow shards. When you're early in the game, brand new player, you kind of want to use them all the time for 2x, stuff like that. I know that when you get mid-game, late game, they're currencies, basically. You almost never pop unless you're a spender and can replace them. So, you guys don't have to immediately go in the comments yelling, "Don't touch the sacreds!" I'm not, unless I need them. I'm not even going to probably use them for progressives. I thought about it, because there are some champions that I really wanted on this account that I have on my main account, like Elva. I freaking love Elva. She is a fantastic champion, and unfortunately, he never got one. So, no Elva. So, it came to my mind to potentially try and progressive for her, but I probably won't do it because I know how much progressives are basically a scam. You're pretty much not going to get the one you want. The only way I'd probably have a chance at her is if it was 2x plus progressive, and then I might, just might get her. Again, not worth the risk. These are going to be basic currency. So as you can see, 69 Sacreds, giggity, 54 Primals, 214 Voids, 293 Ancients, and 6,550 Mystery Shards. With lots, and I mean lots, of Lego pools. I'm not sure why bro has never pulled a single Lego. I guess he was just waiting until he was going to be more endgame, and then he would go from there. I've not asked him yet. I'm still friends with him, and I can still talk to him, so I will probably ask him, why didn't you pull your things? But my assumption is he probably was waiting till he was more endgame and actually, pushing PRCVCs to get the best of best rewards or whatever. But basically never pulled any of these. There's some good ones in here, like Naldua, Masahiro. It's the new one. I did not do Masahiro on my account, so it's good to have it on this one. And then, and actually, I don't think I'd really call her good, but she's all right. Quintus is all right. And he's got 11 remnants banked up, which is sick. I learned that these actually can be used in, what is it, Champion Chases, I think? Or Deck of Fates or something like that. I'd have to Google it, or someone in the comments can tell me. I know they're useful for one thing in the game. I didn't know that they were, so on my account I was pulling them willy-nilly. Got three mythicals out of them now, so I'm not going to complain. I got 2 Siegfrieds and a Nell. Anyway, got 11 of those saved up. And he even has 400 prisms. So I guess he had been grinding out the prisms and not touched them. So I have to decide which pool I want to pull them on. I'm not going to save them. I will use them, but I'm going to make sure that it's a pool that I'm actually interested in. This one is not that. I'm not interested really in any of these people. I don't know if he has any of these. I haven't looked. Tidemaster, Dexicos, and Galapo the Recluse are probably the two best on here. With, of course, there's some good OGs in here that are, solid, but not going to pull for this pool because I'm not really interested in any of these. And He-Man, I just don't really care. So that's the shard situation. He has 3 fusion tokens. And I'm probably going to go ahead and use them on Wixwell. Because he does have Titus. Somewhere. There he is. So, he managed to get Titus. I don't remember if he fused him or if he pulled him. I didn't ask. But he's got Titus. What was he wearing? He was wearing a freeze set. I don't know what he was doing with him. Gear's a whole nother monster. I'll get to that eventually. But he's got Titus. But he does not, however, have Wixwell. So Wixwell will probably be what I use the first 3 fusion tokens on. And after that, I'll have to see what the options are, but if Elva's an option, I might go for it. Elva's fantastic, man. Like, I can't even tell you guys how much of a clutch she's been for my account. Now, I'm sure there's better champions. But just, like, if you've never seen Elva, just look what she does real quick, bro. Continuous heal on one person on the A1. So the faster she is, the more she's going to get those off. They're great. Especially if you get her 9-piece protection, you're going to protected continuous heals everywhere. A full cleanse, a block debuff, and an increased speed. And then a single target revive with some little buffs. This is not her strongest suit. I mean, her revive is alright, but it's not her strongest suit, actually. This is where she gets really fun. This and this are where she gets really fun. As soon as someone moves, they heal by 10%. So, the faster that your team is, which this helps that, the more that they're going to heal from her. I mean, she's got some really good heals. I have absolutely loved Elvis. She had been a crush for me. But, of course, there are other options. I'll have to look through, the account and see what he had, but I know Oella can heal. She can heal okay over here. And she's also great for the Titus Wixwell teams, so it's good that he pulled an Oella at some point. And, there's other options in here. Yeah, so we're going through the shards. Great Hall. He's completely maxed. Now, this one I was like, hell yeah. I did not know that he had it completely maxed. And, I was happy to see this. Because grinding out the Great Hall, I mean, this takes ages. Mine was, I think I had maybe 5 of them done. That's it. So it's really nice that they're all done. That's really going to help with building champions, because 20% more to basically all their main stats. Extra 25 crit damage, extra res accuracy. It's great. And then when I came in here, he had like 80,000 of these saved up. So what I did was I basically went ahead and maxed out Faction Wars, because I figured that hard mode Faction Wars is like one of the hardest end game content. And I'd want to have that pretty much as decked out as I could so that I can get the faster speed glyphs and all that stuff. And then I did the speed for everything just because speed is king. And then I did go for ignored defense in the twins because the twins are a little tanky and I figured it wouldn't hurt to have that. Don't really care about the Demon Lord battle. I don't know if this would have counted against the Tainted one or not, but I just got this account and the Tainted one is already gone, so it doesn't really matter. And then I pumped some stuff into Hydra because Clash, stuff like that. Don't really care too much about this one. I mean, I guess it would help a little. I actually don't even know how much stuff he has from the Sand Devil. I'm gonna check really quick. He's got an okay amount of stuff. little bit of rework stuff and whatnot, and it's not as much as I thought it would be, but it's not bad. Couple 6 stars in there if I wanted it. So it might not have hurt to have the sand double one done, but it's okay. I mean, I could always gain more and do it later. And then I put some into Curse City. He had already done this one, and then I did these 3, because Curse City is one of those ones that I don't think it's like necessarily quote-unquote hard content, but it's content that could use the helping hand. You know, if you only have like one champion for a certain faction, well, buffing them by this much could help. So, I don't know, you guys can give your opinion if you think I did the right decision here or not. I probably would have put some into Chimera if Chimera was here, but for some reason they didn't add it. I don't know why. Whatever. And then, where should we go next? I'll just show you guys the tavern. Plenty of brews, XP barrels, plenty of chickens, some feasts, lots of books. I don't know if he's fully booked everyone. Looks like he booked Galathier except for the A1, I guess. The A1 isn't worth booking, I'm not sure. I've never used Galathier, so I don't know. Same for this guy. Looks like same for Mikage. I forgot to check their alternate form. Didn't book Mikage's alternate form, so maybe I'll do that because I do like her alternate form. It can come in handy. Star Sage? Yeah, he did Star Sages. And Brees? Yeah, Brees is... Wait, if Brees is done, why did he have a red dot, or did he not? Oh, he didn't, I'm cringe. He just recently got Nice, so Nice is not booked, so I definitely will probably want to book Nice. Oh, he actually did do the second form, so that's good. The second form is the PvP form, I believe, because it's like the one where, what, you kill someone and it revives someone and just goes crazy. But yeah, I got some books. Where else should we take a look? We did this, and this. Okay. I upgraded his Guardian rings. They were not upgraded. I figured I'd go ahead and upgrade them. I went and checked the Faction Guardians. He didn't have any of the rares done, so I went ahead and did them. And there were a couple epics that I went ahead and commissioned because I already had plenty of champions that I didn't mind commissioning them. And then... oh yeah, the altar. Take a look at the altar. So currently sitting on 31 of the small guys. Must have recently pulled 28 of the mediums and 3 of the big ones. And then all of these juicy resources up here. I haven't touched them yet. I wanted to, but I was waiting. These 2 coins, I'm not sure if it would be better to buy these or these. Most people just stockpile these, and I guess they use them as they need them. So instead of me going like this and going and buying, you know, as much as I can, I'm guessing it's better just to hold the coins and then buy things as I need them. So if there's a really good, like, Soulstone event up that I really want to hit, then I could go ahead and buy some Soulstones. Or if I see a soul that I really want, then I could go ahead and, you know, buy some of these. I'm guessing that's the best method. And the same for these, you know. You could buy some of these, because obviously 5 and 6 star souls take these, very expensive. And his Marius is not quite 6, so I might want to save up to 300 in case Marius rolls around. Get that 6 star for Marius. And then his collection is pretty collected. It's very good. There are some in here that I could sell. If I wanted to. The only reason I would need them is if I wanted a duplicate champion. So, for instance, I think he had a Fiorad. It was either a Fiorad or a Frolny. Who was it? No, not that guy, not that guy. That's allies. Did he have a Fiorad or a Frolny? Hang on. Maybe he didn't, and maybe that's why he held on to him. Okay, yeah, no, he did. He had a... No, that's another Allies. I'm stupid. Okay, so he doesn't have either one of those. So that's probably why he kept them. Um, but since he has two of the Frolnies, I could sell one if I wanted to. I probably won't because it's only 2,000 more of these. So I'd probably only sell it if I needed to. Again, if like the 6-star Marius pops up and I really want to grab it, I could sell that, buy a bunch of these. But right now I'm really not trying to touch anything because I don't want to make any mistakes. I don't know what's worth keeping. Um, but yeah, he's got some decent souls in here. These are all the 6-stars. I'm definitely going to keep the Wallmaster because Wallmaster is actually a champion that I want. Never got it on my account, and he doesn't have it on this account. So when I do get Wallmaster, that's going to be cool. Wallmaster's a really cool champion. But yeah, all these are mostly worth keeping. I don't know too much about a lot of these epics. I don't know about him or him. Malekith is trash, so, you know, we could sell Malekith. Balthus is not very good. I don't know about these. I don't know about all these rares. I know there's a couple rares that are good. Bellower's good. And he's got a 5-star Bellower, so we could upgrade to the 6. So Bellower is worth keeping, but I think all the other ones are not really worth keeping unless I'm trying to do like an all rare team. So again, I'm not gonna sell them yet, but I might sell some of them. And then I think that's pretty much it for this area too. I guess we could go look at the roster now. There's really not... He is done with all the missions. Ramontu is the only one I hadn't done on my account. And then, yeah, I think really it's just looking at the roster now, because I think we've looked at pretty much everything else. So, to the roster we go. So first off, we just showed off the Mythicals. This is what he has. So a second Galathier. I remember he just recently pulled that when he pulled his Nice. I remember he DM'd me. So 2 Galathiers. I don't know if there's a purpose for 2 Galathiers or not, but that's kind of nice. 2 allies. And Androck I know is pretty good. Seen good things about Androck, so that's going to be nice to have him. And of course, Mikage and Breeze. I had them on my account, so I know they're good. But nice. He is one of the ones that I am excited to play with. Now, it looks like he's got him built pretty poorly right now. He's going to need to have a little bit of a rework. Pretty low on the attack and crit damage. Doesn't even have a 100 crit rate. So, oh, he's missing his chest piece. That could be why. So I definitely want to work on this guy because I know that he can absolutely clutch up in the arena. Which, speaking of arena, his current arena team is just Quad Turtles. I think 3 of them have Stone Skin. So it's, I mean, it's pretty easy auto runs. I just click it. And they pretty much just win. There's been a couple times that the enemy went first and almost beat me. But then with how good Leo is with his counter-attacking with that A3, I mean, most of the time he just wins. So the arena's good. But speaking of the arena, bro had like 100-something of these chests saved up and still has more. His gear was overflowing, so I had to sell off a bunch of gear. And I still have a lot. I still have 1,600. So I've got to go through the gear again. And mind you, that 1,600, by the way, isn't what's all equipped either. There's 2,600 pieces. Because I think the way that he was playing is he would get a champion and he would immediately throw gear on it. So I think like basically every champion on his account is geared. But the issue is that some of them are missing a couple pieces. And then some of them may just not have the best possible builds. So I'm going to probably do a re-gear of the account as well. I used the optimizer, he didn't, he manually geared, so I'm hoping that with me using the optimizer, I can make some improvements. I don't know for sure. I'll have to, like, make presets and then compare. I don't know if he has presets set up. He's got a little bit of stuff. Alright, so it looks like this is his current one. Then he has a second one, which is... What's the difference? Less speed, but more crit damage, it looks like. Okay. So he's got a couple of this stuff set up. I don't need these. These are broken. Keep these two, maybe. And he's got a couple... yeah, they're a mess, too. Missing pieces and stuff, so... I'd honestly have to probably redo the presets, too, and that's fine. I don't mind. But probably, you know, re-gear the account, because some of these champions aren't too great. This Thor is actually not terrible. Preferably, you'd probably want a little more attack and crit damage for Thor. But with that amount of speed, I'm actually kind of impressed, because my best champion on my account, or my best quote-unquote nuker, is technically Genbo, because that's who I use for Arena, and he's like 280 or 290 in speed, but he doesn't have these kind of damage stats as well, I don't think. I'd have to check later, but let's continue with the roster, because we're already at 21 minutes of the video, and I don't want to take too long, but of course people can probably be skipping around if they need to. So these are the legendaries. Very good choices. They're not choices, I mean pulls. And a lot of them are 6 stars, as you can see. So she's got Shuzen, 6 stars, amazing. Because that means she gets the bonus speed from the blessing. So getting her fast is great. He's got her almost at 400, so that's nice. Could use her in Siege. Or just use her in a classic arena. Like if I wanted to redo my arena team and not do the quad turtles, well, I would definitely use her as a leader, and definitely use her to go first. So he's got Shuzen. He's got Thor, which is great. I didn't have Thor on my account. I didn't have Shuzen, so those are nice. I do have Ninja, but mine's only 3 stars, I think. So this is nice to have a 6-star Ninja. You know, Crushing Rend is great. Decent stats. Maybe a little more crit damage wouldn't hurt. Ninja definitely loves crit damage. Attack is good. 7k is pretty good. It's going to double to 14 when he's fully fired up. And, of course, like I said, Crushing Rend is good. And he's got him in 6-piece Merciless. That's a lot of ignore. I love that. Padraig, I actually don't know much about, but I was watching Ash's recent video where he restarted free-to-play, and he got Padraig from a code, and he said he's a great champion, but I don't even know what he does, so I'm going to look real quick. Oh, that's dope. A decreased cooldown on an A1. He's got a ally attack, healing destroyed max HP, and then putting continuous heal buffs on, so that's good. And a turn meter plus and increased speed. Oh, and a full cleanse. Okay. So Padraig could basically be like my alpha that I've been missing. Since I don't have her anymore, I could basically use him. And then free buffs. Okay, cool. Buffs are nice. And it's on each ally, too. Cool. Alright. Awesome. So just basically at the start of his turn, he's just going to, you know, help everybody out. Buff him up. And he's got him at 6 stars, so it looks like he was running Intimidating Presence, so that's cool. I don't know if there's anything better, but that's what he's got on him. He's got a Septimus unbooked. I'm guessing he wasn't really using Septimus much. I don't even really know what Septimus does, I'm going to be honest with you guys. He's an enemy max HP nuker. Okay. I think he's an old school arena guy. I don't think anybody uses him anymore, but I think he used to be really useful. Probably not anymore. I did have Leo on my account. I got all the turtles. It was a little annoying, but I was able to do it. I do not have Noel on my account, so it's nice he's got Noel. I don't know if he has... Yes, he does have Santa. Okay, cool. So I have the start of a freeze team. Does he have Tormund? No, unfortunately, no Tormund. Does have Hilvi, but no Tormund yet. Marius is good, of course. I just recently got Marius on my account a couple months ago. But his is going to be better because 5-star. Mine's only 2 at the moment. Haven't been getting lucky with soul stones. And the split ones are coming around really slow. But he's got them in lethal and 4-piece stone skin. Interesting. Probably was using him in PvP, I'm guessing, because stone skin's not really a PvE set. How fast is he? Actually, not very fast at all. I'm not really sure what he was doing, but it's good. So Furion, this is one that I was interested in. When he pulled him, I was actually a little bit jealous. I like fire in games. I love fire. And Sulfurion can do some crazy things. I've gone up against him in the arena before, and if he's built correctly and you're not, he can absolutely melt you. Absolutely melt you. And it looks like that might have been what he was using his for, was arena. He's incredibly fast, accurate, and tanky. So he might have been using his in arena, and I think he was also using him... Yeah, he looks like he was probably using him in the arena. He's got intercept on him. And then, I think he was using him in Hydra, too. For the heals. Yeah, burning, shield, and then I think he heals on burns, too. Yeah, right here. Whenever an HP burn is activated, it heals. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Good champion. Oh yeah, he was definitely using him in Arena, because here's the Incinerate. This only works in Arena and Siege. It doesn't work in PvE. 100% damage increase. Ooh, nice. So yeah, I might have to toy around with him, too, a little bit in the Arena. Got Mithrala on the main account. Got Helvi on the main account. I do not have Kenway, so that's cool. He got Kenway, so could possibly play around with Kenway. I did not do Yukimasa on my account, which I regretted. When Yukimasa first came out, everybody was like, oh, he's not that great. He's just a Shadowkin Reviver, basically. That's all we're going to use him for. So I just didn't do the fusion, and then like 2 weeks into the fusion, everybody's like, oh my god, Yukimasa's one-shotting the Sand Devil and doing crack and cocaine. And I'm like, what the hell? So, yeah. Good to see Yukimasa on here. I don't have Tholen. I don't have Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter I'm interested in because he does a lot of cool things. So, it's gonna be nice to play with Mad Hatter. Again, I said earlier I do have the turtles. I do not have Crocad. I've got Alice. I do not have Inkora. Does he have her partner? Was it Narcisse? Is Narcisse her partner? No, yeah, yes, White King Narcisse. No, he doesn't have Narcisse, unfortunately. That's okay. I do have Ezio. Again, I have the turtles. I'm pretty sure I have a Lysanthier. Not a good champion, don't care. Fabian, yes. Mwah. Love Fabian. I know a lot of people don't like Fabian. Fabian can be really annoying. I get it. That's fine. You can hate on me if you want. I love him. He's come in clutch for many a different arena battles. I love him. I'm glad that he's got him on this account, because I'm probably going to use him. I had Maria. I had Rathalos. I do not have Vargal. Don't know what this guy does. Doesn't look like he was really using him, though, because he's not booked. Probably just for Faction Wars or whatever. I had Granite. I had Wukong. Lammasu, Arbiter. I do not have a Harima. I know Harima is going to be really good for the arena. I do not have Armons, so that's pretty cool. I had Lydia. I do not have a Hegemon. This is actually one of the ones I wanted to get. And I might play with him a little bit, but I don't know. He can be good at taking out teams that don't have Stone Skin or Mercurial, but those teams are very common now. Before Mercurial came out, you didn't always run into Stone Skin. And if you did, maybe it was just like one champion, like their Reviver had it. Everybody else didn't have it. So he would go first, and he would nuke them. Game over. Kind of like, shoot, what's his name? The poison guy. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I can't think of his name right now. but he puts up the poisons as soon as as soon as the match starts. Can't think of his name for the life of me for some reason, but you guys know who I'm probably talking about. They're similar champions, but with how much Mercurial's around, I probably won't play with this guy, just to be honest. He'll be cool for Knight's Revenant, because it's what, every turn, yeah, or each round, he goes first, so if I build him pretty strong, then I can literally just probably one-shot the whole wave and just get it over with. I don't know about hard faction wars, but at least in normal faction wars, he could just game over. I had Santa on my account. I had Colite Sail. I did not have a stock. I'm not going to use stock, but stock is fun. I've seen my brother-in-law use him. I don't think I had a Ragash. No, I had a Cheshire Cat. Ragash, I think, is okay, but I don't know if I'll play with him. I've never used a Mortu. Didn't have him. I know his peril thing can be absolutely devastating. I had Syl. I've never had Esme. I've never had Freya. I'm so glad he has Freya, because I'm definitely going to play with Freya. He's got Shayak to go with Crocad, which is nice. He's got a Pythion, which is nice. I never had Pythion. I did have an Artak, an Erix, a Feral, a Molly. I did not have a Queen. I did not get Ramontu yet. I don't have a War Chief, Fushan, Karen, Kraz, Vlad. I did have a Blizzar. I did have an Adeline. Didn't have a Bad Alcazar. I did have Artor. I didn't have Bells. I don't have Titus yet on my main account. I also have 3 tokens, and that's who I'm going to fuse, is Titus. I don't have Saito. I do have that trash guy. I don't have her or her. I do have her. I have him, her. Don't have him. I had him. I got rid of him. He's trash. I do have 2 Pelops on my account. Pelops is nice. I had a Loki. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Which I fed this guy into... Ooh, who was it? Who does he get fed into? I can't remember. But I fed him into somebody. Can't remember. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. No, but I have the girl. No, yes, yes. No, no, no. No, no. And then a lot of these are starting to become duplicates. So, that's the basic gist of this account's roster. Is it has a lot of champions that I don't have. And then I had some it doesn't have. As is Raid. I mean, there are champions that even Ash said he's never pulled before. And he's been playing, I think, since the betas. That's just how Raid works. I'm not really going to go over the epics. I mean, I'll briefly show them. Epics are epics. It's nothing fantastic. Lots of +4s. Surprisingly, no 6 stars. Oh, never mind. I lied. There's one here. There's one there. Okay, so there's a couple 6 stars. You know, nothing fantastic. Epics are mostly meh. There's a couple epics that are really great that shine. Like, I know Fenax is great. Geomancer's great. Ugo is great. Kinagashi is, like, one of the only revivers for Shadowkins. You got Maneater, Jagoer, Rector. You know, there's some solid picks, and then the rest of them are just kind of like, eh. So that's really it. If you guys have any advice for me, let me know. Because it's all a little overwhelming when you get an account from someone and it has a lot of stuff and you're like, I'm not used to this much stuff. I don't know what to do with it. So if you guys have advice, I'm here to listen. Thank you for watching. and good day.